Hi friends! Oh my gosh, do I have a treat for you today. I have recently learned how to make Victorian twist open boxes. Have you seen these? They are absolutely beautiful and so easy to make and completely customizable for any occasion. So I'm going to use some of my ephemera for decorating these Victorian boxes, and when I pull out my ephemera, you're going to see the hack that I'm using to store my ephemera that has been a complete game changer. So I'm so excited about today's video. Grab yourself something to sip, get comfortable, and let's start stamping. Okay, to start, I've taken a piece of 12 by 12 cardstock and I cut out 4 pieces that measure 3 by 4. And now I'm going to cut out 2 pieces that measure 3 by 3. So this is retired Stampin' Up. So there's my 2 pieces at 3 by 3. Okay. And what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to take a circle die and just cut out the center. Okay, so I have my 3 by 3 with the circle cut out. I have another 3 by 3. And then I have my 4 pieces that measure 3 by 4, and along the 4-inch side you're going to score it 1/2 inch. So I've already done that on these 2 pieces. So now I'm just going to go ahead and score at 1/2 inch, and on the opposite side 1/2 inch. So you're going to do that to all of your pieces that measure 3 by 4. Okay. And then for the next part, you want to create a diagonal between, let's fold these. Okay, so that makes it 3 by 3. You want a diagonal going from the top to the bottom. So you could use your scoring tool, but the easiest way I find is just to fold the flaps like I did and bring the bottom corner up to the top corner. Make my triangle. Get a good crease, open it, get a good crease. So now I have my diagonal, my Z. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do that with the other 4 pieces. Now I did try making these with cardstock and it's obviously a lot harder. So just because of the weight of the paper, but I really like using the Designer Series paper. You could stamp your own paper for this. And because I'm not worrying about which direction the pattern on the paper is going, I don't have to pay particular attention to which way my diagonal is going, because that will make a difference, as you'll see in a minute when it comes to putting these together. So working with a pattern that's going every which way will make it a lot easier than using a pattern that needs to go in a certain direction. Okay, so there we have it. Now I'm going to take my 3 by 3 and I'm going to show you how to line up the directions of the diagonals, because it does make a difference. I made a quick little diagram, nothing fancy, but it might help you, and you can also find this on my blog, or you can take a screenshot. But I find having a little diagram really helpful when I'm putting this together, so I thought you might too. So once you've got that sorted, then you're just going to put glue on your flaps, and you're going to glue that first flap onto your 3 by 3 piece. Okay, and you're going to do that all the way around. I'm making this card for my husband because he loves interactive cards, and I know he's gonna go crazy over this card and be completely wowed So I'm doing barbecue style. Okay. And I got this idea over on the Victorian journal, and I was just so wowed. I could not wait to make these. So I do have some more samples that I will show you. Okay, there we have it. So now I'm going to decorate the center. Now, if you wanted to, you could cover this. I'm gonna leave it. So this is my new favorite way to store ephemera. I seen this online. I can't remember where I saw this idea, but I thought it was brilliant. So I went to the dollar store and I got a album, like a watercolor album, and then just started using just dollar store adhesive, double-sided adhesive, because I didn't want to use my good Tombow. But yeah, just put them in, and then you can see at a glance what you've got. So you're like, oh, I'm gonna use the cupcake. Oh no, changed my mind. Not gonna use the cupcake. Back down it goes. But this way you can see at a glance without like going through your little containers or your little baggies. You can see all at once what you've got, which makes me so super happy, and I can just go ahead and use all the things. And these are the ones I'm going to be using today. But let me show you the other ones I made. This one is using some of my vintage ephemera. So there's that one. And then I have another one, and this one is using the pieces from my companion kit, which is a digital download for members of my Serene Post, my snail mail club, so that everybody can have coordinating pieces to use for their journals and their cards, and every month is a different theme. And so that's what this one is. So I've been having a lot of fun creating these for everybody. And again, it's free for members of my Serene Post. So you see, I don't have a lot of adhesive on that because I don't want it to get so stuck that I can't get it off the paper. But you can see, like, I'm just going ahead, and like this one, I was going to use it earlier and I didn't. So back in the book it goes. And again, I can just see at a glance everything. So yeah, I am loving this idea. See, this one needs a little bit more adhesive. I think it's a fabulous way for storing our ephemera pieces, our die cuts, our fussy cuts. So I wanted to share that with you because I thought you might like that idea too. Okay, let's decorate using these pieces here. Oh, you make me happy. 100% that's gonna go on there. And let's see. Maybe we'll just use this right in the middle. Keep this one simple. There's a couple ways you can fold this. So I'm going to show you two ways. So the first way that I saw over on the Vintage Journal. So she folded this in, fold this down, and fold that up. Okay. Then I'm going to fold the bottom one up, fold it down, fold the flap over, okay, then fold it back so that you can put it underneath that first flap. Then you're going to do the same thing over here. You're going to fold it over, fold up your flap, fold down your other flap, open it so that you can put it in there. And then the last one, same thing. Fold it down, fold your flap over, fold the next flap over, open it up so that you can tuck it inside. Like, whoops, wait, did that wrong. Hold it, open it, it goes there. Butterfingers. There we go. Because as long as you get your folded 1/2-inch square frame on the top portion, it's going to work. Now, here's another way that you might find easier. Lift up your flap, fold it, and fold it, and then just put it back. Lift up your flap, fold it, and back. Lift up, fold it, put down, lift up, fold it down, fold it up, and go this way. So then you have a pinwheel. And now what you're going to do is you're going to fold in. So 9 o'clock and then 6 o'clock, right? 12, 3, 6, and 9. So fold it in, fold it up, lift it up, fold it down. And then same thing, we're going to lift this up, put it back down. Then we're going to lift this up. And did I do that right? No, that's got to go underneath like that, right? So 2 different ways. So that's what you're going to do. Then you're going to take the piece that has your cutout, and I'm going to keep it orange so I have that black Designer Series paper showing through. And I'm just going to put glue right around the edge. And make sure you get your glue right in the corners. Okay? So we're going to hold that down. And then just position this right on top, like so. Okay? And you want to make sure that dries really, really good. Like that. And now I'm going to figure out how I want to decorate this. But in the meantime, oh no, see, you really got to wait and let that dry. Okay, so let me grab my pieces that I'm going to use for the front. We're going to use a Holy Smokes, You're the Best. Oh, we got to put a barbecue on there. Am I going to have room for all this on here? I might just put the barbecue and maybe this, like, your job. Barbecue. That might be cute just the way it is, just those 2 thingies. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it at that. We'll keep this one really easy peasy. Okay, before I glue those down, I want to make sure it's going in the right direction. So, and I don't know if this is dry enough. I'm just going to open it right up. There we go. Okay. Open it right up because it's going to make a box. And I found that if you can get it kind of open at least to the box, and then just make sure you've got all your flaps folded in there, then it's easy peasy. Okay? Can you see that? You make me happy. Right? You make me happy. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and glue this on the front. I feel like I put too much glue. That's gonna go past the cutout a little bit. And we'll put this one here. And there you go. Very, very easy. Now you literally twist it. It feels like you're like mucking it up, but you're not. It literally is going to twist closed like that. And then you just twist it open. Twist closed. And twist open. Isn't that cool? Now I know I kept this really simple today, but I wanted to give you like the simple version of how to make these. But I have gone ahead and made others. There we go. So let me show you the other ones that I've made. Where are they? Here they are. So this one was using some Stampin' Up! Ephemera that had retired, as well as some pieces from my companion kit from the Serene post. So we're just gonna take the top corner and this corner and hold this here, and you just twist. Whoa, look at that. And then inside I've got all the little bits. I'm hoping you can see it in the camera. So it says simple pleasures, the garden will wait, slow summer days. And on the front it says fresh air and open skies. So pleased with that. And then just twist it closed. Cool. Then here's another one. Just using different designer series paper. Again, I'm holding on the bottom, top right, bottom left, and just turn, and it will twist right open. And then here's what's inside this box. Make time for joy. And these are all from my Serene post. And then close it. And then the last one, same thing from my companion kit digital downloads. This one's going to go the other way. And this one says heart full of gratitude, fresh picked, remember these days, and then inside it says make space for what matters the most. I just love it. It's like looking into a different room. So I hope you give these a try. They are so much fun to make. Not as complicated as you would think, but I will say after making a few, I learned some tricks. So I hope today's video helps you and that you give these a try, because they're really awesome, very fun, and whoever receives one of these from you is gonna like be, their jaw's gonna hit the ground. I'm also gonna glue some of these on the inside of my journal pages, so I have an interactive element inside my journal. So I think that's going to be really neat too. Okay, I could not resist making another one for Christmas. So I've taken some designer series paper, and what I'm doing now is I'm just inking on all of the folds. So I've done them all except for this piece, but I just wanted to show you, and I'm just using early espresso. And I thought for the elements I would pull in some memories and more, because I'm trying to use up all my things. I have tons of memories and more. I have Project Life. I have all kinds of fun stuff in my craft room, and I'm using it, and it's very fun. So yeah, I pulled out some fun elements that I think will look really good on this Victorian Twist Box. All right, I think we're done. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring in my piece. Oh, didn't get that side. Oh, now this side's good. Okay, again, pulling my cheat sheet. Make sure my diagonals are going in the right direction. Really easy to see when they're inked. So this one's going to go like that. This one needs to be the same. Oops, see what I mean here? Uh-oh, might have to go the other way. And it's all in how I folded them. So that's got to go that direction, right? So that's got to go that direction. It's got to go the same direction. And I really wanted the outside to be that way, but okay. So we've got our two pieces on like so, going the same direction. And then this one is gonna go like that. So I'm gonna, oh, is that right? No. Oh, see, this needs to go that direction, right? The same direction. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So I'm going to go ahead and glue these together. Okay. Now, I have pulled out some pieces, and I think I like the mistletoe because it goes well with the paper, so I'm going to use that. Just going to sponge around that a little bit as well. And I'm going to go cut the circle out of this one. I'm actually going to cut this down to measure 3 by 3 and put this on the center instead of just having this piece. And I used a scallop circle for the cutout this time. And if you want, you could put the cutout there so you could sign. I'm going to do that. Cute. And I'm going to use this adorable little sticker right here. Look at this, naughty or nice. How perfect is that for meet me under the mistletoe? How cute is that? And then we just twist it closed. See, and you can see how I have that odd little paper there because I had the diagonal going the wrong way. So I think it's adorable though. I think what I'm going to do is take one of these. It says official seal of the North Pole and put it on here. And I'm going to do red just to tie it all together. Just so that just doesn't seem weird with that different color. There. That's fun. Open it up. Psst, meet me under the mistletoe. I couldn't resist doing a Christmas one. All right, here we go. So these ones and the barbecue ones I made yesterday. It's the following day, but I really wanted to get a Christmas one made for you guys just to show you all the different fun ideas. The barbecue one, oh my gosh, my husband went crazy over it. Crazy. And he has taken it to work. He's going to show it to his friends, and he's going to tell them they have 2 minutes to see if they can figure out how to open it. And if they can't, they owe him, I don't know, a loonie or a toonie or something. But he just thinks it's the best thing ever. He just loved it. And I love, love, love making these. I just think they're really neat. They'll cost a little bit more if you're going to mail them because of the thickness, of course, but totally worth it. Totally worth it. And then this one, and you're just going to start getting more and more ideas. Oh wait, is this one not going to? Oh, there we go. And you're just going to start looking at all your stash and all the different things in your craft room because you're going to want to make a whole whack of these. Imagine making them for your grandkids, for birthdays, like just, oh my gosh, I just love these. I hope you do too. So there you go. I couldn't wait to make these. So have fun with these. Let me know in the comments if you try these. Thanks so much for watching, my friends. As always, I appreciate you so very much. Until next time, take care and happy stamping.